Sir, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hello, Tam. Hello. What is your name?
My name is Tom.
Tam. Wow, nice to meet you. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. And do you go to school or what grade are you in right now? Um, what grade are you in? Are you in grade 2?
Mm,
Grade at school. Grade at school. Are you kindergarten? Grade 1? Grade 2? What grade are you in,
One.
Tan?
One.
Oh, only grade
Like
1. Okay, let's say I'm in grade 1. Okay, so very good now. Very good, Tam. So nice to meet you again. So let's go with Truck. Truck, hello. Hello, nice to meet you. What is your name?
my name is Chu.
Truck. How can you pronounce that? True.
Truc.
What is your name again? True? Is that correct? Is that correct? True? Oh, nice to meet you, True. How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
Oh, 9? 9 years old? 9? Oh, what grade are you in right now? What grade at school? Are you in grade 1 also? Like Tam?
Um, two,
Grade 3? You're in grade 3? Is that correct?
six, two.
Oh, grade 2. Okay, thank you so much, Truk, and nice to meet you again. So let's go with Nan. Is that correct? Nan or Nan? Hello. Good evening. What is your name?
Nyan.
Nyan? Okay, let's say it in a complete sentence. My name is.
My name is Nyan.
Okay, wow, very good, Nyan. Okay, how old are you, Nyan?
I am 10 years old.
Oh, 10 years old. Are you in grade 3? Grade 3? Ah, no. What grade are you in? Oh, already grade 4. Wow. Okay. Very good. So thank you very much, Nyan. Okay, nice to meet you again. And how about you, Koi? What is your name?
My name is Boy.
Koi. Okay. How old are you, Koi?
I am 10 years old.
Oh, 10 years old. Are you also in grade 4?
I'm in grade 5.
Oh, grade 5. Wow. Okay, so thank you very much. So nice to meet you all, everyone. So now, are you all ready for our lesson today? So can you give teacher a thumbs up if you are ready? Are you ready for our lesson today? Okay, so thank you. So for our lesson for today, so we will have, what is our lesson? We will have my space. Okay, my space. So let's take a look at the picture. What can you see in the picture, Nyan? In this picture.
My space.
Very good. What can you see in the picture? What is it? Is it a classroom? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Good job. And next, truck, 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 truck. Okay. So can you tell teacher what are the things that you can see in the classroom?
I see.
I see. What do we call this? These. Yes, very good. These are desks and this and chair. Perfect job. Good job. So thank you so much. How about you, Tam? What are the other things that you can see in the picture or in the classroom?
I see. I see a
I see.
I
How about
see
this one? What do we call this?
I see a box.
Board. Very good. This is a board or a blackboard. So good job. So next, let's go with we have here another student, Ngok. Hello, Ngok. Hello. Nice
Hello, teacher. Hi,
nice
I
to meet
go.
you. What is your name?
My name is No.
Wow. And how old are you, Ngok?
I'm 9 years old.
9 years old. Wow, that's very good. And what grade are you in at school right now?
Hi.
Are you in grade 2? Grade 2? Grade 3? What grade? I'm in grade. Are you in grade 2, grade 3, grade 4? What grade are you in? It's okay. What grade? Grade 2 or
I go.
grade
I
4?
go. I
Okay, it's okay. Is that your brother? Okay, so thank you so much, Ngok. So nice to meet you. So now let's start our very first lesson here. So let's go with our next page. So our lesson is all about lesson 3, which is my classroom. So for our warm up, so we will have here a story. So can you read? Let's have Koi. Koi, can you read this phrases or sentence in the word bank?
Mm,
This one. She is
She is in the
hallway.
hallway.
Next.
Is uh,
Large.
lost and
Right.
bright.
Very good. Next.
All bags are under the chairs.
Okay, thank you so much, Koi. So for this one, everyone, so you will choose with these phrases. So we have a story here. It's in incomplete story, and you need to choose phrases here so that we can complete the story. So now let's go first with um Ngok. Ngok, can you read and answer this first sentence? My classroom.
My classroom is great.
Okay, what do you think is the missing phrase or sentence here? Is it this one, or this one? It is about classroom. So how
Maybe.
can you describe a classroom, Ngok? My
It
class.
is light and bright.
Wow, very good. Good job. Good job, Ngok. So it is large and bright. So next, for this truck. So can you read this sentence? This one. Truck.
The blackboard is on the wall. All pictures are on the wall too.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Strokes. Okay, so next, Tram, can you read and answer this sentence? Tram, are books? So this one, are books? Are
Our books are on the desk.
okay, very good. And what do you think is the next sentence that is suitable in this story? Is it this one or this one? So we are talking about here, we are talking about school supply. So what are the other school supply that is missing in the story? Is it this one or this one? So she is in the hallway or our bags are under the chairs. So in this sentence, it is said their books are on the desk. So what is the next school supply? So let's look at this picture. So our books, their books are on the desk. How about this one? What school supply is this?
It's chair.
This one, under the chair.
Bag.
Yes, so what will be our answer?
Our bags are under the chair.
Okay, very good. So let's take a look at the picture. So their books are on the desk. On the other hands, their bags are under the chair. So very good. So next one, let's go with Nan or Nyan. Okay, so let's read and answer the last sentence here.
Our teacher is not in the classroom.
Yes. Oh, what is the missing sentence to complete the story?
She is in the hallway.
Okay, very good. So as we can see in the picture, the teacher is not inside the classroom. So she is in the hallway. So very good for completing our first story. So now let us go with our next activity. So we will write if it is a yes or a no. So let's start with truck. Okay, so can you read the first question here and answer if it's a yes or is it a no? Is the this one is the
Blackboard on the wall.
okay, let's take a look at the picture. Is the blackboard on the wall? Yes or no, truck?
Yes.
Yes, very good. So yes, the blackboard is on the wall. Good job. So next one, let's go with koi. Koi, can you read the second question and answer if it's a yes or if it's a no?
No.
Let's read the question first. Is
Is no.
what is the question? Is the teacher
The teacher
in the
in the classroom.
your answer is
Is no.
no, very good. Where is the teacher? Where is the teacher Koi?
The teacher um
The teacher is
In hallway.
in the
In
hallway.
in the hallway.
Okay, very good. So no, the teacher is not inside the classroom. It's in the or she is in the hallway. So very good. So next, let's go with our next one. So let's practice some word here and let us complete the sentences. Okay. So let's go with our first one. So is it correct? Let's go with who? Let's go with ngok. Okay. So let's take a look at the picture. Can you tell teacher where is the cap?
The cap is on the chairs.
Okay, very good. So the cap is on the chair. So there is only one chair, so we will not use this word. So it is only chair. So very good. So next number two is for Tam. Okay. Let's go and take a look at in the next picture or the second picture. Where are the boys?
The boys are in the hallway.
Okay, very good. So the boys are in the hallway. Good job. Next one, number three is for Nyan. I mean Nyan. Okay, let's go with number three. Where is the pen?
The pen is under the desk.
Okay, very good. The pen is under the desk. How about number four for truck?
The blackboard is on the wall.
Okay, very good. So the blackboard is on the wall. So good job. So next, let's go with our next. Okay, so these are the answers and you got it all correct. So now let's go and learn some new words or vocabulary. So let's go first with our first word. Can you read the first word? Koi? What is our first word?
Rose.
Okay, very good. One more time. Let's say large.
Rose.
Okay, perfect. Koi, do you know what the word large is? Do you
Rose.
know? Do you know what large is? Yes or no? Do you know? Oh, it's okay. So when we say large, so let's take a look at this picture. So what can you see in the picture? Is it big or small, Koi?
Big.
Very good. Good job. So when we say large, so it means big, big in size. So like this in the picture. So this monster, it's big. So it means it is large. So very good. So let's go with the next word. Can you read the next word? Nyan, our second word here. Okay, very good. Great. Do you
Great.
know what? Great. One more time. Let's say great.
Great.
Okay, perfect. So when we say great, do you know what great is? Great. Like in the picture, what do you see in the picture? What is in the picture? Is it a like sign or this one? It's yes, very good. So when we say great, so as we can see in this picture, so we usually use this picture when we are describing things that are very good. So when we say great, so it is very good or very big. So for example, Nyan is very good today or very great. Nan or Nyan is great in our class today. So this one, let's have this another example. The monster is very great. When we say great, it is another word for very big or very good. So that is the use of the word great. So next, let's go with Tam. What is our third word here? It's
More.
small. Very good. And do you know what small is, or what is the meaning of small? Small. When we say small, like in the picture. So this one, what is this? What's this in the picture?
It is
It's
a
it's a is it a girl or a boy?
boy.
Oh, it's a boy. And is the boy bigger than the flower? Yes or no?
Yes.
Huh? Are you sure?
No.
As you can see, the flower is bigger than the boy. That is why for this one, we use the word small. So the boy is small or smaller than the flower. So that is the use of small. When we say small, small like this, it is little, little or not big. So it is the opposite word of large. When we say large, it is very big or big. When we say small, it is little. Like, do you know the animal ant? Ant? Okay. Ant. Do you know animal ant, Tam?
And is small.
Yes, very good. Ant is small. Good job. Very good, Tam. Okay, so let's go with our next word. This is for koi. Oh, okay, I have already called koi earlier. So let's go with truck. Okay, truck. Can you read our fourth word? It is. Okay, one more time. Let's say bright.
Right.
Okay, very good. So our next word is bright. Do you know what is the meaning of bright? Truck? Yes or no? Let's take a look at the picture. How can you describe this picture? It is.
Is
It is bright. Very good. So when we say bright, so it is full of light, like this one. In this picture, we can see it is a sunny day. So when we see sun, so the sun is bright, especially in the morning. The sun is bright. So the sun is full of light. So that is the use of the word bright. So we use it to describe things that are full of light, or like the lamp. The lamp is bright, or the sun is bright. Okay, so that is for our word. So let's have another. Oh, let's practice how we can use those words in a sentence that we have learned. So let's go with our number one, which is for Nyan. Okay, let's go with Nyan. Okay, what this one? Who is in the picture?
he is students.
Oh, is it a student or a teacher?
A teacher.
Yes, very good. So what will be our answer? Can you read the sentence once again? He is.
He is a teacher.
Okay, very good. So this one in the picture, he is a teacher because as you can see, he is in front of the blackboard. So usually teachers, they teach in front of the blackboard or the board. So they are, or this one is a teacher. Very good. So next number 2 for ngok. Okay, let's go with number 2.
The sun is bright.
Okay, very good. So our answer here is bright. The sun is bright. Good job. Because as you can see, the sun is full of light. So very good. Perfect. So next, number 3 for Tam. Okay, Tam. That will be our word for here.
The the ants the ants are small.
Okay, very good. So the ants are small. So we cannot see the ants in the picture because it's in here. So good job. So next, number 4 is for koi. Okay, let's read the sentence.
Elephant are
What is another word for big?
are
It's
hollow.
it's this one.
Legs.
Very good. So large. So elephants are large. So when we say large, a koi, it is big. It is another word for big. So very good. Good job. So next, let's go with number 5 for uh truck. Number 5.
Our teacher is great.
Okay, very good. So the word here is great. So good job. So next, number 6 is for Nyan again. Okay, Nyan. Number 6.
They are students.
They are students. Very good. So these are the students and this is teacher. So good job in using the words that we have learned into the sentences. So now, let's have here more of our grammar rule. Okay, so here. So we have here the preposition on and in. So let's have a quick review first on how we will use on and the preposition in. So when we say on, it means something is in the top of something. For example, this one. So I will put it on my head. So the toy is on teacher's head because it is on the top. So we will use on if something is in the top of something. On the other hand, we use in when something is inside something. For example, we have a box. So a box. So I put this inside the box. So we will have a sentence. The toy is in the box. So we will use the preposition in if something is inside something. So let's try to answer some of this preposition. Let's try to apply it on a sentence. Let's go first with ngok. Okay. So ngok. Um what preposition will we use in the first sentence? Is it in or on?
The light is on the
Ceiling.
ceiling.
Okay, one more time. Let's say this word, ceiling.
Ceiling.
Okay, perfect job. So yes, our preposition here is on because as we can see, so the light is on the top of the ceiling. So we will use this preposition. So good job. So next one, let's go with truck. Let's go with number 2. What preposition will we use in this sentence? Is it on or in?
The pictures are on the wall.
Okay, very good. So the preposition that we will use here is on. Good job. Because as we can see, so the picture is lying on the top of the wall. It is not inside of the wall. So good job. So next, number 3 is for Tam. Okay, what will be our preposition here? Is it on or in?
The desks are in the room.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So we will use the preposition in because as we can see, so the desks are inside the room. So it is not on the top of the room. So it is inside of the room. So next, let's go with koi for number 4.
The room is
Is it on or in?
in the floor.
Are you sure? When we say, is it inside of the floor? Is it inside or on the top of the floor?
Mm,
It is. Is it inside?
mm,
So when we say in, so it is
is
inside something. But when we say on, so it is on the top of something or it is on the top. So what do you think is the correct use of preposition here? Is it in or on?
on.
Yes, very good. So the answer here will be on because as we can see, so it is not inside of the floor. So it is just on the top of the floor. So we will use on. So very good. So good job. Still a good job. So next one. Let's go with our another grammar practice here. So let's test if you know what okay, we have the first answer. So like this one, let's have the example for number 1. So we have here this. So when we use this or this word, so we only have a singular, whereas we will use is instead of are. Because if we use are, so it is more appropriate into these. These are because it is plural. So this is, so we will use is because we only have a plural beginning, singular beginning. So this is our classroom. So next one, let's try to have Tam for number 2. Is it a book or books?
Books.
Very good. Books. Okay, let's check. If your answer is correct, very good. So can you read the whole sentence, Tam? books?
Both are on the desk.
Very good. Books are on the desk. So we will use books here because our, this one, we use are. So it is in plural form. However, if we use a book, so we will change this one to is. A book is on the desk. So the answer here is book. So next one for number 3, let's have ngok.
My desk is in my classroom.
Okay. What is your answer? Is it without S or with S? Is it only one desk or many desks?
One desk.
This one? One? Yes, very good. So my desk. So it is without S because we use is. So that means our subject will be in singular or only one desk. Because if we use this one or with S, so it is many desks. So we will use are. My desks are in my classroom. But in here, we use is. So we will only have one desk. Okay, so very good. So next, let's go with Anyan, number 4.
That is my house.
Okay, very good. Good job. So our answer here is my because we use my to show that the house belongs to us. If we use this one, so it may be grammatically incorrect. So that is I house. So there is no context in that sentence. So we will use my.
My.
Yes, we will use my. Good job, Ngok. Okay, so good job also niyan. So let's go with number 5 for Koi. Number 5. What will be the answer in number 5? Is it a shoe or shoes? A shoe or shoes? Shoes in the box. A shoe in the box. What will be the answer? Okay, let's have this one. What will be the answer if we add is? Is it this one or this one? This one is singular, only one shoe. But this one, shoes, it is two shoes or a pair of shoes. So we use is. What will be our correct subject? It will be, we use is if there is only, we are talking about only one subject. So what will be the word that we will use, Koi? It is a shoe. We only have a shoe because we use is. However, if we change is to are, so our answer will be shoes are in the box because we use are if there are two or more subjects. Shoes are in the box. Okay, so do you understand? Or do you have any question with this, Koi?
Mm.
Do you have any question? Or does something confuses you? Do you want to ask teacher a question?
Shoes in the box.
No? No question? Okay.
Shoes.
Okay. So for this one, so we use a shoe if we only have one subject. So we will use a shoe is in the box. Shoes if we have two or more subjects. So we will use are. Shoes are in the box. Okay. So that is the use of is and are. Okay. So next number 6 for let's go with again Tam. Tam number 6.
My pants are in the drawer.
Okay, very good. So we will use or here. So my pens are in the drawer because we have a lot of pens. Though it is with S. So it means that we have a lot of pens. We will use are. But if we remove the S, so we will use this one. My pen is in the drawer. Okay, so next last sentence will be for truck.
They are my friends.
Okay, wow, very good. So our subject here will be they because we usually use this for plural subjects, they, which means many. So we use are. So they are my friends. So it we usually use it for is. It is my friends. They are my friends. Okay, so very good. So next one. Let's go with our writing practice here. So there are jumbled sentences here, and we will just write the words in their correct orders for us to build the complete sentence. So now let's have first Nan, number 1 for Nan. Okay, what do you think is the correct sentence for this one?
The girls are in the hallway.
Okay, very good. So when we are making a sentence, so we will first begin with the subject, and we will follow it with is or are. And where are the subject? The girls are in the hallway. So number 2, let's go with ngok for number 2.
Mm, the name is on the door.
Okay, very good. So we use the name is on the door. So we have here our subject, our preposition, and the noun. Okay, so very good. So number 3 for koi. Okay, we have the answer. Can you try to complete the sentence? Koi for number 3. Can you try to have the correct order of the sentence? What is our subject?
The clothes
And we will
is
follow it with
is
is.
is
And after is, we will follow it with preposition. What are the
the
preposition?
clothes is on the wall.
Okay, very good. The clock is on the wall. So good job. So next, let's have another activity here. So you will write and complete the sentence using the correct be verb. So when we say be verbs, so these are the examples of be verbs. So we use for subjects with subjects I am, That is the use of the be verb am. So next be verb is is. We use this with singular nouns or only one person or thing. Another is are. Am, is, are. These are the most common be verbs that we can use in this sentence. So are, we use it in plural nouns, or the subject you. So for example, let's have an example here, the number 1. So let's look at the graph for number 1. So my classroom, so number 1, wonderful. So what do you think is the be verb? What do you think is the be verb that is missing here? Is it am, is, are? So this is for truck. What is the be verb for my classroom and wonderful for us to complete the sentence? Is it my classroom wonderful, or my classroom are wonderful, or my classroom is wonderful? What's the correct? What will be your answer? My classroom is. Can you read the whole sentence? My classroom.
classroom is wonderful.
Okay, very good. So we will use the be verb is because the classroom is singular. So if we use the subject here or the noun classrooms, so we will use the be verb are. The classrooms are wonderful. So very good. So we will use here is. My classroom is wonderful. So good job. So next for number 2. Number 2, let's go with Nyan. Okay. So our subject here is it. So it pertains to my classroom. So number 2 is big and nice. What will be our be verb? Is it am, is, or are? It is it am big and nice. It is big and nice, or it are big and nice.
Yes.
It
And nice.
very good. It is big and nice because we have here the subject or the noun, which is only singular. It is. So very good. So next, let's go with number 3. Let's take a look for number 3. This is for ngok. Ngok. Okay. So our okay. What will be our be verb here? Is it am, is, or are? The blackboard on the
The
wall.
blackboard is on the wall.
Very good. The blackboard is on the wall because we only have a one blackboard. Very good. Good job. So we will use the be verb is. Okay. So next, number 4. 4 is for a tam. Let's look at number 4. What be verb shall we use in this one? This one. The light on the ceiling. The light are on the ceiling, or the light is on the ceiling.
The light is on the ceiling.
Okay, very good. So we will use this one, the is be verb, because we have here only one light. light. But if we have the subject like with S, the lights. So we will use the lights are on the ceiling. But in this one, we don't have, it is without S. So it is the answer. So very good. So next, number 5 for koi. What be verb shall we use for this one? Is it the rug on the floor? The rug is on the floor, or the rug or on the floor?
Mm,
Let's take a look with the subject. Is it only one rug or many rugs? One
Mm.
rug or many rugs?
you're wrong.
It's only one
There
rug.
is
Yes, very good. So we will use the rug.
you're wrong. It
Yes, that's correct. Is
is
is what?
mm,
Is, take a look at the chart. Is on the
is on the floor.
floor. One more time. Let's say floor.
Floor.
Okay, perfect. So we will use here the be verb is because we only have one rug. But if we have the rugs, we will use are. The rugs are on the floor. So very good. So we will use is on here. So let's have truck for number 6. This one, number 6.
The books are in the bookcase.
Okay, very good. The books are in the bookcase because as we can see, our noun or subject here is books. So we can say that it is not only one books, but there are a lot of books. So we will use are. But if we remove the S in the subject, so we will change this one to the be verb is. The book is in the bookcase. So that is the use of the be verbs. Okay, so very good to all of you. So next, okay, so let's try to answer, or let's try to complete the chart about your classroom here. So let's use the be verb am, is, are, and let's use the words in the word bank for us to build some of the, or to complete the chart here. For example, I have here the word wonderful, like the other one, and I have here big and nice. So now let's try to answer or complete the sentence. Let's go first with angok. Okay. So for our number 1, what sentence can you create here? So our subject is my classroom. And we have here wonderful. What will be the be verb?
My classroom is wonderful.
Okay, very good. My classroom is wonderful. So next, let's have Tam. So number 2. So let's go with number 2. We have the subject, my classroom, and big and nice. What will be the be verb that we will use? Is it is, or are? My classroom
Is
is this one. Let's use this word. Big and nice. Okay, very good. big and nice. Good job. So now, can we have, oh, let's have the name. Oh, let's have truck. Okay, so can you tell teacher Truck, what are the things that you can see in the classroom? What are the things that you can see in your classroom? We can also use these words. Do you see a blackboard in your classroom? Truck, is there a blackboard in your classroom?
Classroom.
This one, we will use this number 3. So we will talk about something in your classroom. Is there a blackboard in your classroom? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about blackboard. Our word here, our subject is blackboard. So is your blackboard in your classroom large, bright, wonderful, or great? Is it large or big? A truck? Or is it great or bright or wonderful? Oh,
Green.
it's large. It's great or large. Shall we use the word large? Okay. So now let's try to make a sentence. So we have here the blackboard as our subject. So what will be the be verb that we will use to complete the sentence? Is it am, is, or are? Our subject is blackboard. Am, is, or are? The blackboard large, the blackboard is large, or the blackboard are large?
The blackboard is large.
Okay, perfect. So the blackboard is large. Good job. So next. Okay, let's have a nyan. Okay, nyan. So for this one, do you have a light? Do you have lights in your classroom? Do you have lights in your classroom, Nyan? Yes or no?
Yes.
Nyan? Yes. Okay, so let's use the word lights. Lights. So where is the lights in your classroom? Is it on the floor, on the ceiling, or on the wall?
On the floor.
The lights are on the floor. Okay, so let's have a sentence. Let's build a sentence with lights and floor using our preposition on and in. Yes. Oh, it's our time, sir.
Yeah, it's late.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So for this one, since we do not have much time, everyone, so teacher suggests that let's look at this previous chart. So you will write a story about, draw and write your story about your classroom. You can also use this chart to practice yourself in applying the prepositions on in and the be verb that we have learned today, especially the words that we have, which is great, large, bright, and wonderful. So, okay, thank you very much, everyone, for this class, for your active participation to everyone. And it's nice to meet you all, and goodbye to everyone. Thank you, and bye bye. Thank you so much. Truck Nyan, Tam, Koy, and Ngok. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kak
Goodbye.
Pony.
Bye, teacher.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
Bye, Kak.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Thank
much,
you,
teacher.
teacher.
sir.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you.